Hey everyone, how's the year at quarantine going? Well anyway, I need a video idea, so I'm doing a lazy, unoriginal idea. School stories, because unfortunately school is cancelled because of virus. I am not actually allowed to say. So anyway, second grade. In my school there was early birds and later gators. Early birds came early and left early, and later gators came late and left late. I was an early bird. So one day, me and my half class were just chilling on the carpet, and my teacher goes, "Hey kids, so about these stories that we're writing." For context, we were writing stories about like how to do something. We need to make sure for our final draft that the handwriting is really neat. By the way, my handwriting is really bad. And the teacher just hated me because my handwriting was so bad. Also, I was a really annoying kid. So because we're making our final drafts, the handwriting has to be really neat. Especially you, Luke. I started to cry, and we're in line getting our papers, and everyone was staring at me. I was trying to hide it. I'm like, stop staring at me. And on that day forward, I decided I hated that teacher. So this next story takes place on my 4th grade field day. My friend Sam wasn't there, so it was just me, Caleb, and Parker. At one point in the day, we got really bored. So we decided to start pouring water out of our water bottles onto the ground just because. And then a teacher came at us and started yelling at us because it wasn't our water that we were using, it was the other classes, so I guess you could say this next story is pretty pathetic. One day, me and Sam were bored at recess, thinking of a new game to play, and I had the idea. Let's go to war. We pictured our war to be like on a battlefield with like guns and stuff, like explosions and all that kind of stuff. Sam, I've been shot by Caleb. No, Luke, don't die now. You can't die. No. No. You killed my best friend. Don't worry, you'll be joining him very soon. We realized we couldn't have an actual war, so we had a pathetic war. At my school's playground, there was this table that had all 4 benches on each side of it. So me and Sam went under the table, and we each got one half of the table, and that was like our side. And we would put all the rocks and like sticks and stuff on the table like poles, and all we would do is we'd pick up the rocks and throw them at the other person's rocks. There were also these like 2 leaders, these a screw and a paper clip, and those were like you had to protect them, and that's what all the rocks were for. So that if you like got your paperclip or screw knocked down, then like you lost. It was so random, and I miss playing this game. Sir, they're about to knock down paperclip. What should we do? Don't worry, I have an idea. Send out the Pebble Troopers. Come on, men, we need to go attack on the ground. So that was fun. This next story takes place in 4th grade. At my recess place, there's this giant map of America on the ground, and me and my friends would just lay on it. And my friends had these erasers with faces on them. And they would go on the map and just play with them. And I was sad because I didn't have any erasers. But then I got an idea. I picked up a stick off the ground, and I named it Stickberg. So while Sam and Caleb would play with their pathetic erasers, I played with Stickberg. We frickin' praised Stickberg. He was God. And I would always put it in the same place after recess, so I would always have it the next day. But one day, Stickberg got lost, and we never found him ever again. Until 1 year later. Stickberg was just vibing on a hill one day, and Ryan found him, and he's like, "Oh my god!" He showed it to us, and we're just like, "Let's go!" We proceeded to show it to Drew, another friend who's not associated with Stickberg business. Do you know what Drew did? He took Stickberg out of my hands, and he snapped Stickberg in half. And we're still mad at him till this day. So that was my school stories video. And, bye. Hey everyone, how's your life been? Mine's been pretty crappy because of quarantine. So, I forgot to mention this in the video, but there's a lot of different, ways you could play Pathetic War, and, like, sometimes we'd play it, like, four-way, because there are 4 quadrants in the table, so me, Sam, Kelvin, Ryan would all just go under the table, and we each had a quadrant. But I'd also like to add that I could never fit under the table, so I lied on the bench and just put my stuff on the pools, and it looked really weird. I would also like to add that about the erasers, I have more than both of them combined right now, because my parents just got me a bunch of giant things of erasers for my birthday, and I just put faces on all of them, and I have a jar, and it's just full of them. I used to, like, put them all on a shelf, but then I, like, got a remodeled room, so I can't do that now. So anyways, that was my school stories video. I hope you like it, and, bye!